everybody. As you can see, when I last talked to you guys, it was March, and it is now May. So a lot has happened, and a lot is going to change. But Miss White passed away in March, mid-March, before we started working ground. And of course, she does have a child. So we are not entitled to anything. So I did not work fields because I did not want to plant and waste money if easy buddy, easy. I did not want to plant fields if we weren't going to get to keep farming the farm. And it's a good thing I didn't, because that's exactly what happened. So we're actually just now leaving the reading of the will, and I've had a couple meetings with her son. So what happened is he was left the farm. Actually, he was left 75% of the farm. Miss White had apparently recently changed her will to we get 25% of the farm. He is adamant on not being partners. I don't know why, but he's not interested in partnering with me. But he, excuse me, he is getting 75% of the farm. We have 25%. He does not want to partner. So, basically, he has to buy us out. And he's a tech guy. He's in IT. So, yeah. He's going to buy us out. We're waiting for appraisers to come out. I was actually left all the equipment on the farm. Everything. Obviously, the skid loader was already mine, but all the equipment on the farm was left to me. I also made a deal with Miss White's son that he can keep all the seeds, the fertilizer, the pig feed, and the pigs. He's gonna raise the pigs, which are doing fine. If I can make the hay off of the fields, off of the grass fields one more time before I head out, and I'm actually going to get to keep all the bales. So in this episode, we're going to sell all the bales. We're going to sell the grain. I told him he could keep the he's going to keep the silage that's in there. We're going to make some hay bales, and everything is getting sold. All the equipment, I'm going to sell all the equipment. Except for, obviously, I'm going to keep my skid loader. And, yeah, I think that might be all I keep. I might keep the grain truck. But we're going to start. We're going to start this episode by making some hay. And, yeah, that's pretty much all that we're going to do here. We're going to make hay. We're going to get all the equipment sold. There's actually great demand at the hay shed right now, so actually might work out pretty good. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. I've been looking at places local, but I can't find anything. So we're gonna kind of have to see where our money's at. I found a decent little area in Iowa that I think is where we're gonna be heading. I kind of grew up on the East Coast my whole life, so we might as well branch out and you know, just kind of see how things go. But yeah, we're Iowa bound, Midwest bound, and depending on our money will kind of depend on what kind of area we end up with. But I'm gonna get this hay made. I'm not gonna bore you with this and bring you back in when we start selling. So we got done baling. We got all the bales out of the shed. We got the truck loaded up with the couple extras here. You can see we got 5 trailer loads here, plus we still got to pick up what's in the field. I'm gonna go sell this one right now. Going to the hay shed. We did sell off, as you can see, our money has came way up. We had some people come in, picked up the combine and the headers. They came and got the mower when we were done with it. And they came and got the 4020, the 4320, the sprayer, the water tank, and the feed mixer. Can't remember if that's all they came and got or not. That's not what I wanted. Those. Those. All right, so about 10 or 11,000 for that trip. So we're looking at about 8 or 9,000 for each. I guess I could say each trailer load. But I'm gonna run back and forth, and then we'll pick up what's in the field. As you can see, we got probably at least 2 or 3 trailer loads in the field to pick up, and I'll bring you guys back in when we're done. Alright, coming out of the field, this is our last load of bales. There will be no bales left on the farm. Yeah, the way Miss White's son treated me, I'm being a little petty. I sold all the straw bales, so he's gonna have to buy straw for the pigs that he's wanted to keep. But as you can see, we're at 431, almost 432,000. This is gonna put us towards about 440-ish. Probably, actually no, this isn't a full load, so this is gonna put us at 437. I've had some calls about the trailer from a couple neighbors, so they could be coming to pick this up tonight. We are going to sell the grain in the morning, get some things loaded up. We still have to sell all of the strawberry jam, so that should be pretty good. I'm gonna get that loaded up here this afternoon off camera. For now, I'm just going to pull this trailer around back. I definitely had calls for the 44. The truck is already sold. We just need to get the money for it, and we still need it to haul the last 2 loads of grain that we have. A little bit of corn in there, a little bit of barley. So we'll pull back around here and hook back up to our trailer. And I'm just gonna leave this sit here for the night and turn that off. And I'll get this stuff loaded up in the morning. Close this. I don't know how many we have here. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows? 28 there. And 1, 2, 3, basically 4 more there. Got a good bit to sell, but I'm gonna call it a night, get that loaded up in the morning, and I'll see you guys then. Good morning. I've been working pretty steadily to get all the pallets loaded up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows. It's 42, and back here it's 45. Actually, I need to call around a little bit real quick and see where we're gonna take these. I'll make a quick phone call and I'll be right back with you. All right, this is a lot of stress on the truck. Should probably put a little air up in the back there. This thing is heavy. So we're going over to the wholesale market. We're gonna take the probably gonna take the dirt road purely because of how heavy this is. Trying to get everything kind of leveled out here. There's a lot of weight on this truck. Brakes don't want to stop me. Sorry, buddy. Couldn't stop. We're not going to be in front of you long. Turn here. I believe that's the wholesale market over there. I haven't really gotten to explore a whole lot of town, but get this stuff over here and sold. I just didn't want to be on the main road the whole way. This is a little bit of a shortcut anyway, but with all the weight on this truck, the last thing I want to do is have any issues, so get on the brakes a little early here. If I have to go in this way, so we're gonna find out. Road closed through traffic, so I'm assuming that means we are still going to be good. Back of the truck done. That's another 59,000. Hitting the wrong thing. There we go. All right, so that's done. We got a little bit of grain to sell. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. We'll get back and get that sold. And yeah, after that, it's just a little bit of equipment left around to get sold off. And the appraiser is coming today, I believe, to do the appraisal for what the property's worth, to figure out what whoa. Oh, hope that didn't damage my truck. The appraiser's coming today to figure out what the farm is worth, so that we can get our 25% payout from Mrs. White's son. He's in town, but he has not been staying at the house. He's been staying at a hotel for now, just because for some reason he doesn't like us. Saved his family's farm, and he's a little ungrateful, so we gotta figure out what all we got left. I'm going to unfold this, so we are going to have to get our skid loader loaded up. We have the baler and the 44 left, the sprayer. We're going to take the pallet forks, the bucket, and the bale spears with us. We got the plow over there to sell, this trailer, the Mack truck, the forage wagon, both planters. I believe that's it. Yep, that's everything. So let's hop in the Mack here. Alright, so we got 8,000 liters of corn here. We're actually going back to the wholesale market with this. And then our barley is going to go to the old grain mill. So we're just going to probably take the same path we did the last time. Seemed to work out pretty well for us. A little bit of a shortcut across here. The barley's not going to get us much money. This isn't really going to get us a whole lot, but every little bit's going to help moving to a new state and having to find property. I've still been looking in the evenings. Not 100% sure where we're going to live yet, but there's quite a few places in Iowa for sale that I think is going to be what we end up going with. So that's the plan. Cut this car off. Head back, get our barley, sell that, and try to get the rest of everything sold. Not sure what the plan yet is going to be in Iowa. So we're going to take our skid loader, we're going to take our trailer, our truck. Other than that, I don't know, just don't know. But things just didn't quite work out here the way we had planned, so we will we'll just cut ties and get about our business elsewhere where we can make things work. Over on down here. Load our barley up. We got a little bit more barley than we had corn. Not quite double, but you know, it's enough. Like I said, this is going to the old grain mill here. It's the best price around. It's not really the time of year where you want to be selling crops, but doing what we got to do. Really, car. We got to do what we can, and just keep our heads up. I'm sure we'll be fine in the long run. And, yeah. So pull up here. See what they're going to give us for this. I think I'm going to deliver this truck to the neighbor that's buying it after I get done selling this. So this sold off here, and a little over 13,000. I'll get this over to the neighbor's place, drop it off, and hopefully he can give me a ride back, and I'll see you back at the farm. Good morning. As you can see, we're up to 833. So the farm appraised for 584,000 and some change. So our cut, our 25% of that was 146,118. The guy's coming shortly to pick up the chopper and both heads. So I'm gonna go ahead and load the skid loader, and we're gonna get out of here today. To adjust this back down. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Level the trailer and all that back out. I think he's coming fairly early today. Not exactly sure what time he's planning on coming, but load the skid loader with the bucket. Let's see how much room we got here. Do that. Pull over in here and grab the bucket. Get that all strapped down, and yes, we can pick that back up, and we're ready to roll out. So I guess we'll wait till this afternoon. The guy shows up to pick up the chopper. All right, the farm is empty. The guy just left with the chopper, and he also he made us a really good deal on our skid loader, and I told him to go ahead and take it. And it's one less thing we have to haul halfway across the country. And on our way out of town, I'm gonna stop by the shop and see what they'll give me for this trailer. And we're just gonna take our truck and just get out of town. It's a shame things didn't work out here, but I think we'll have better luck in Iowa anyway. So we are going to head out of town, swing by the shop, see if they'll give me an offer for the trailer. If they will, it pretty much doesn't matter what they offer me, I'm probably going to take it. And no sense of pulling a trailer the whole way from Pennsylvania to Iowa, so we're going to head on out. So I'll see you when we get to the shop. All right, we sold the trailer. We topped up with fuel. We're ready for the ride. We have $912,543 to start basically all over, and I think we can make that work. We are on our way to Iowa. Go ahead and hop in here and see you guys when we get there. All right, everybody, welcome to Iowa. We are heading to the local dealer right now to pick up our leased combine that they said they had. We ended up buying 3 fields and a farmhouse and a little bit of wooded land. I'm gonna swing in here and make sure they got it. I said that would be around the side, so oh yeah, here it is. Tell you what we'll do is I'll just pull the header back with the truck, and then I'll come back up and pick up the combine, but I'll show you around the property, show you what we own. So we'll take a little bit of the long way around. Yeah, we currently have 2 fields that are already planted. We have a field of sorghum, which I've never messed with, but that is ready to harvest. That's what we're going to be harvesting now right off the bat. We have a field of soybeans that will be ready this fall, and we'll harvest them in the fall. We also have a grass field that I have plans for, as far as we're going to make grass off of it for now, but I'm thinking in the future it's going to be a good place for our bin site. It's a lot of big ground around here, so I didn't want to spend too much money on property and then not be able to afford to get some equipment, because we're definitely going to need some equipment to start out. But this is our grass field here on the left. That's ours. As you can see, it's ready to harvest, but the entrance is right there. I'm hoping that, you know, we can kind of set up a bin site and stuff like that there, because we have no storage, no bins, no sheds for equipment storage or anything along those lines. So we're gonna be a little bit, you know, getting our feet off the ground, but this is our place here. So that's our house. We have our soybean field here, and then the sorghum field here down in the bottom along the main road is ours as well. So I think what I'm gonna do is just pull in here hopefully be able to get the head backed around here so that we can just pull in with the combine and pick up the head and go. And we'll get this sorghum field harvested first thing. So drop that and take a kind of pulled out in front of that guy. That's my fault. Sorry, friend. Yeah, let's see here. We don't have a truck to put any of this in either. I was hoping maybe something used might pop up. I also don't have a tractor yet. We have nothing. Basically, I bought the property and leased that combine. But this here is our soybean field. This woods here we own as well. We own all of this woods. Might be something that we could possibly log and get a little bit more ground out of. Not so sure yet, but definitely some possibilities around. Yeah, this is the house. Just a little A-frame log home. Nothing too fancy. But I'm going to head back to the shop and pick up the combine. I think I can go this way. I'm still not too familiar with the road yet, but I believe I can go this way. But I'm gonna head back to the shop and pick the combine up, and I'll bring you all back in shortly. Alright, so we are back. We got the header hooked up and we are ready to harvest. Get this combine unfolded here a little bit. And we'll be good at least until, I guess at least until we fill it up. And then we got to figure out, you know, how exactly we are going to, we're going to have to figure out exactly how we're going to haul all this grain. I'm not sure what kind of shape these fields are in, but I do know that we're not going to fit all of this field into one tank of the combine, so we are definitely going to need to haul a little bit of grain, and that's going to take some time. We're going to have to figure out a truck and figure out where we're going to put the grain, or if we're just going to sell it. We'll probably just sell this field right off the truck and try to get something figured out prior to, I guess prior to us getting a bin up. We're just going to have to sell everything that we have as we harvest it. And, have to work on getting the bin ready to go for sure. For the time being, I'm going to try to get a full headlands off of this field. And see what happens. Probably just go until we're full. But yeah, so the plan is, I guess, to just have these two fields for the time being. We'll probably get this one off and try to get some sort of grain crop back in here, whether it be wheat or barley or, you know, whatever. Get that done. Replant this field. Soybeans we'll harvest in the fall, and maybe put corn there in the spring. And that grass field, we're just going to leave a grass field, and hopefully as we can put buildings and stuff like that up, we can just shrink that grass field up to just be our, I guess, you know, yard for our farm. There wasn't too many more small fields. Everything around us down here at this side of the map is pretty big, and it's pretty expensive, so it wasn't worth you know, wasn't worth spending all the money on buying another big field just to eat some of it up into farmyard. And I also think it'd be kind of nice to have our farm away from the house, whereas, you know, before we were living on the farm, which was nice, but it would also be nice to be able to be a little ways away from where we live. So yeah, that's pretty much the plan, I guess, for getting started here in Iowa. I am going to have to look into a tractor and a mower and a baler and obviously a truck. I'm fine with leasing this combine for now. I feel like that won't be the end of the world. We got to get soil samples done on these fields. I don't know that I'm going to get a soil sample done on the grass field just because we are planning on tearing it up as we go. We'll see what it costs. If it's cheap, I might just go ahead and do it. But for now, at least, we definitely need to get these 2 fields soil sampled. But we're at 58%. Just a little piece here yet to hit. Probably hit another headland. We're not going to get another full lap around, but probably hit another one on that side down there by the road. But I'm going to at least fill the combine up, find a truck that we can afford. That's going to be our first main purchase, other than the land, will be a way to haul our grain, at least. Or maybe just a trailer. A trailer could work too. We'll have to see. What's around. Call back down to the shop here. Figure that out. But I will keep working on this and make some phone calls and bring you guys in when we have a full tank and a place to put it. All right, so we have our brand new Brantner Power Push Plus trailer and our brand new Kubota T8. I believe it's a T8. Yeah, so we went ahead and just bought a tractor and a trailer. And the reason we actually went with this trailer is because it will hold everything, including silage and manure, and it should be a trailer that we can keep going forward for a long time. It's an M8, sorry. We went ahead and got a front loader attachment for it and a set of bale spears because we're going to need them. And that'll save us from having to buy a skid loader again. We can just have the tractor. The biggest thing is I don't know where we're going to start keeping all this stuff, but I'm going to empty out the combine here on the first trip, and I'm going to finish out this little pass. Excuse me. I'm going to finish out this little pass here. It's just kind of going straight through, so we kind of got 2 headlands up this side, third one on the straight stretch here. I'm just going to go ahead and cut that off like that. And might as well, while we're here, we'll just go ahead and dump this little 2% into the trailer, and we're gonna get started on some long rows, and I'll hit you guys with a time lapse of this, and hopefully it doesn't take us too long. And that is a wrap on our first ever sorghum harvest and our first harvest of our own land here in Iowa. As you guys can probably see from the time lapse, I called up to the mill here, and they said since we're new, they would let us store our crops in their silos for no charge until we get our own bins set up. So for now, all our grain storage is going to be up there in the train silos, which is nice because it's fairly close to the farm. So did pretty well off of this field. Not the greatest yield, but you know, for just getting them, we not in bad shape. We will have to get lime and fertilizer on that field here this fall, or you know, shortly. I guess I need to get some soil samples done. But yeah, from moving from Pennsylvania out here, getting our first harvest done, and yeah, we're in pretty good shape. Just get this in here. I don't know if it'll tell me anywhere how much we have in here or not, but it's empty. Does it say anywhere how much we have? It doesn't. Alright, well, we got a decent harvest off of that field, so I would say we're in pretty good shape. I guess I'm just gonna park this at the house for now. We need to get some grass equipment to take care of our grass field. That's going to be the next thing on our agenda, but I believe that's going to be in the next episode. I need to return to Combine yet. So, yeah, I'm going to end it here. I appreciate you guys stopping by. If you like the video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.